No? So what do you think is the worst kind of data to work with? So probably a picture. Okay. So sometimes people release data that's a picture of a table on a PDF or on a report. Right? That's very hard to work with. What's the best kind of data you think? So in terms of rawness, what we really like is structured data like spreadsheet and whatnot. But there's even better than that. There's if that data is provided with context and what's called metadata, so you can link it with other data. Right? So maybe you have air quality data, but what does that mean in itself in terms of the context you're operating in? Maybe you have air quality data in this space here, but if you compare it with air quality data that's outside, then you have more context, right? So this is what's called linking data, right? So if you look at Tim Berners-Lee 5-star rating of open data, you'll see the first star is basically data is available online, and the 5th star is you can create context between these data sets, right? And what we look for when we're scraping data and we're researching data is how do we create that context so we can provide a deeper analysis. I'll give you an example that we've been working on recently, unrelated to air quality data, which is business registry and contract, because we want to figure out what are the political ties of business owners who are winning government contracts. And that's not reported anywhere, but the information exists individually. And once you have a link between both of them, you can create that context. So this strategy of open government data or research in open government data is creating those links, figuring out those links. And how we do it is by scraping data from different sources instead of being happy of just one official source and saying, okay, this is definite data. Pardon? Oh, it really, this type of scraping that we do is purely technical in terms of in-house, depending on the context of the project. I don't know, is it? What type of access do they have?
I think she's talking about the data that you just described.
Okay. Well, it should be free. So, and if it's not free, it's a problem because usually that type of information is generated with citizens' taxpayer money, so it's supposed to be available. So that's another problem. If it's not free, then you have to advocate for it to be free. Any questions? I'll give you another example of scraping that we've done, this time with air quality. Like we have municipalities that publish data on air quality every day, but they don't archive it. So they have, exactly. So they made the investment of collecting that data, but they didn't make the investment long term in terms of preserving and archiving and storing in a database. So it just appears on the website one day and then the next day it's lost as the data for that day. So we built a scraper, or you can have someone do this every day, collecting that data, storing it in the local database so that you create this archive. And suddenly you have insight and analysis that you can provide based on trend rather than just on the data. And then when you have a trend that says things are getting worse, yeah, one of the things. When you have a trend that says data's situation is getting worse, then you'll have the official that will say, oh, we can't rely on this organization, they're not the authority. And then you say, but this is data that we grab from your website every day. The only thing we're providing is context in terms of trend analysis. That's it. So yeah, these are the type of strategies that we try to think of in terms of going beyond just the data set itself and figuring out context and insight. Government usually is happy with the low-hanging fruits, meaning they're happy with just publishing what they need to publish just to meet a certain level of requirements in terms of openness. So the tooling is more on the consumer side of extracting value and then getting government to adopt policies based on their findings. So it really depends on the resources of government, I would say. You'll find that the ones that are easier to work with are municipal level, but they're also the ones with the least amount of resources in terms of producing something. And then when you get municipal to do stuff, then central government is suddenly interested as well, usually. But what kind of research or work are you interested in?
They don't publish or not